It is a change in tack because last year Scott Morrison would be holding a press conference announcing this. Obviously don't want to antagonise the Chinese government so much, so it comes in the form of a statement released last night from Marise Payne. There's not the megaphone out there so much. She cancelled other agreements with various state government departments in Syria and Iran, but the one getting all the headlines obviously is the Belt and Road. Really, they put this legislation in place to cancel the Victorian Belt and Road Agreement. That was their main focus. And Marise Payne saying earlier on a visit to Wellington that others will follow.
Agreements concerning Syria, Iran and China. And the determination that we have formed is that they are not consistent with Australia's approach to foreign policy and under the legislation will be terminated. I do expect that there will be further decisions to be made in due course, and they will be informed by advice from my department on the consistency of all of those arrangements with the relevant legal test as it's set out in the legislation.
So from a sensitive relationship with China to one of our oldest friends, a few sensitivities here, a bit more lighthearted, I've got to say. The Trade Minister meeting with his counterpart Liz Truss in the UK, but appears to have been thrown under the Truss bus.
With friends like these, who needs enemies, Kieran? So Liz Truss, the Trade Secretary, has texted Dan Tehan, the Trade Minister in Australia, to apologise for the remarks contained in this Daily Telegraph of Britain article about him, basically calling him incompetent compared to his predecessor Simon Birmingham, and really trying to, from the Australian government's point of view, show her toughness to a domestic audience. But how about doing it after the meeting, not before the meeting? Have a look at these comments. It says, a source close to Ms Truss said she plans to sit him down in the Locarno room, in the Foreign Office, in an uncomfortable chair, so he has to deal with her directly for 9 hours. This is diplomacy British style at the moment, apparently. And the source added, he is inexperienced compared to Liz. He needs to show that he can play at this level. Well, poor old Dan Tehan's a former diplomat, but anyway, she says, Australia need to show us the colour of their money. They're great friends of ours and talk a good game about free trade and wanting a deal, but they need to match those words with action. Well, would you like to be a fly on the wall of that room?